Good day, everyone. I'm Triel Cordova, and I'm going to discuss to you the species that I choose, which is leech. So I know that most of us humans are scared of leech because of its an attractive appearance and the fact that leeches can feed human blood. So I'm here to discuss to you the importance of leech and the interesting facts about them. So what are leeches? Leeches are segmented parasitic or predatory worms that comprise the subclass Hirudinea within the phylum Annelida. They are closely related to the Oligochaetes, which include the earthworms, and like them, they have a soft, muscular, segmented bodies that lengthen and contract. So, leeches have cylindrical bodies. They have no bones, and the leech segmented body has 33 to 34 segments, and these segments are marked by rings. And the length of the body of the leeches is around 20 centimeters, and that is equal to 8 inches. Classification of leeches. Scientific name, Hirudinea. Higher classification, Clitaliata. Rank, subclass, kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Annelida. Leeches habitat. Leeches are typically found in shallow, protected waters concealed among aquatic plants or under stones, logs, and other debris. They are attracted to water disturbance around docks and swimming areas. On hot summer days, leeches are most active, while in winter, they burrow in mud just below the frost line. What are leeches' source of energy, or their diet? Most leeches are sangivorous, that is, they feed as blood-sucking parasites on preferred hosts. If the preferred food is not available, most leeches will feed on other classes of hosts. Some feed on the blood of humans and other mammals, while others parasitize fish, frogs, turtles, or birds. So, leeches detect their prey through vibrations and swim very fast to attach to their host and feed. Feeding facts about leeches. So, leeches digest blood slowly. They can live on the blood consumed at one feeding for several months. As they consume blood, their body can grow up 5 times its normal size because they can consume several times their own weight. And now, let's move on to the leech's body parts and function. So, leeches contains the mouth at the anterior end of the body and a large sucker located at the posterior end. All leeches have 34 body segments. The length of the body reaches 20 centimeters or 8 inches, or even longer when the animal stretches. Leeches use their eyes primarily to detect changes in ambient light. If a shadow appears above them, they quickly detect it. This shadow reflects 2 uses for the leeches. If the leech detects a threat, it slows down its ventilation to become undetectable to the predators. And if it detects potential source of food, they hunt it. Mouth. Leeches do all of their actual feeding through their mouth. They use their jaw to hold onto the host. The leech has sharp teeth in its mouth sucker, and it uses the teeth to sink in and attach to its prey to feed. The leech releases an anticoagulant called hirudin to stop the host's blood from clotting. Leeches feed until they full. Then, they unhook their jaws and drop off the host. Leech's tail. Leeches can also attach to hosts using the sucker on their tails, or what we call the posterior sucker. The posterior sucker helps the leech move quickly through water and also helps the leech climb the host's leg. The leech finds a protected spot on the host, then attaches the jaw from the mouth to begin feeding. The leech does not actually suck the host's blood with the posterior sucker. Instead, they use the anterior sucker. Leeches also contains a pair of testicles, 10 stomachs, 32 brains, and several hundreds of feet. And also, they have a pouch-like structure in the digestive system. Now, we're going to discuss the reproduction system of leeches. Leech is hermaphroditic. They have functional reproductive organs of both sexes in one individual's body. They reproduce in spring in either sexual or asexual processes. Leeches are not self-fertilizing. The sperm of one individual can fertilize the egg of another individual. The eggs are covered with a cocoon which is deposited in the water or land before fertilization. Leeches secrete their clitellum to deposit eggs. Sperm breaks into cocoon and fertilize the eggs. Leeches make gamete during sexual reproduction. Role of leech in the ecosystem. Leeches are one of the most important components of freshwater lakes, streams, rivers, and in many marine and terrestrial habitats. In addition, leeches constitute the most important element of fish diet in their habitat. Leeches are often grown commercially on various farms for fish bait. Leeches are important in the food web of a lake. They are predators, prey, parasites, and vectors of parasites. Amazing facts about leeches. Do you know that they have 10 eyes, but they have poor eyesight, and they can go 6 months without feeding? And leeches live in every continent except Antarctica. And some people use them as fishing bait. Leech therapy is accepted in medical practices. So that's all for my report. Thank you.